The first area, Mr. President, is really today's picture. The first bullet point to leave you with, sir, to the picture today is that when you took over office in May 2023, the total value of the companies that were listed in Nigeria was just shy of 30 trillion naira. 30 trillion naira. Today, Mr. President, that figure is 160 trillion. And by the end of this year, with the listing that we expect in our market, we expect that figure to be 230 trillion. So this is the first bullet point on today's picture. It's gone from 30 trillion to hopefully 230 trillion by the end of this year. This is just pure fact and pure data. The second bullet point, Mr. President, is just what we call the all-share index. This is the measure of the market and performance and growth that we see. When you took over office, Mr. President, that figure was 52,000. It's just a metric that we track, 52,000. Today, that figure is 244,000. As a matter of fact, when we broached 100,000, people didn't know how to calculate it anymore because it's not something that we're used to seeing. And today it's 240,000, and this is pure data. This is bullet point number 2, Mr. President. Number 3, Mr. President, is that tied to all of this then is a lot of wealth that has been created for people. Unfortunately, we can't get the exact statistic, but we estimate that somewhere between 500 to 900,000 millionaires have been created in this country as a result of some of these moves that I've spoken about. So that's bullet point number 3. And Mr. President, the fourth bullet point as to where we are is just the corporate earnings. The companies in this country are doing materially better today versus how they did in May 2023. And we have some data. I think the office of the chairman of the Revenue Service also put out some data recently that we corroborated. So whether you look at MTN, who has gone from just 200 billion in 2023 to over 1 trillion now in their profits. You look at Dangote, it's gone from 240 to almost 1 trillion as well in their profits. And the story goes on and on for Aradel, for Seplat, for many of these corporates. Wealth is being created not just for retail investors and people, but also for the corporates.